be a fighter. No, not a magic user! No, not a magic user! I clicked the wrong button! Oh man. Cancel. Yes. I swear What are you doing, game? The game is trying to get me to pick the wrong thing. It just moved the pointer over to magic user. What a jerk. Alright, so what should our name be? Just a reminder that our name can't be more than 10 characters in Quest for Glory 5. So, think of a name. I like not a thief, because that's exactly what a thief would say, right? A thief would say, I'm not a thief. That's what a thief would say. But in this case, we're not a thief, so we're telling the truth, right? Alright, what should we put our stats, what should we put points in? Like we have 50 points, we can put in stuff. What do we want to put it in? But do we even need to be smart as a thief? We're not a thief, we're a fighter. We're not a thief. I have to look at the name. Luck is impossible. I don't think you can raise luck. Like, we could just put all 50 points in luck and be the luckiest thief in the world. Or, I mean, sorry, fighter. Alright, we're gonna raise strength, 1, vitality, agility, and then we're gonna throw everything else in luck. Why not? Why not? We can raise all the other stuff, like, on our own, but I don't think luck you can raise, and we'll just be the luckiest. Actually, I kind of read that luck doesn't affect the fighter that much. Should we look this up? It says in Quest for Glory 1 and 4 and 5, the luck stat increases rather quickly compared to other combat-related stats, while it increases a bit more slowly in 2 and 3 and 4. Well, that tells me probably don't increase luck. Maybe weapon use. Let's make our weapon use better. And up our strength, up our vitality. And maybe our dodge. And parry. And throwing. There we go. There, let's do that. What the hell? We're good. And by the way, if you didn't know, I feel like at least in Quest for Glory 1 through 4, they had a region that they were targeting for each of the things. Like, I feel like 1 was targeting Germany. So everybody's like, I feel like there's a German type thing. This 2 is like Arabic, or the Middle East, I guess, the Middle East. And then 3 was like I guess the Africa or something like that. And then like then 4 was like Romania, I think. So they all seem to have different regions that they they were inspired from. And this one's German, so I may try to do a German accent and fail pretty horribly. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are 2 people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person smoking a pipe looks like he might be the sheriff. Hey, Gregory. The man with the pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You are lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Is that any good? Is that a good accent there? Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. You were watching me play Quest for Glory all afternoon? Nice. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. Well, yeah, we're doing the incentive thing where we are gonna be playing Quest for Glory 1 through 5, as a... well, that works too. That works too. Maybe he's Norwegian. I don't know. That's awesome. Let's talk to her. She doesn't really she's really sleeping soundly and doesn't notice your presence. Okay. Well, thanks for enunciating that for me, game. You enter the Adventurers Guild Hall. This Adventurers Guild Hall reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moosehead and other stuffed monsters, Saurus, Troll, Griffin, Dragon, Cheetar, and the terrible Antwerp adorns the walls. You see a registration book on the table, and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated near the window must be the guildmaster. He is snoring. We're going with fighter, because the plan is to be a paladin. The plan is to be a paladin. That is the plan. Which I've never done before, so I'm excited. Alright, let's look at these notes. Reward for the return of lost ring. Inquire at healers. Reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description: short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. His habit of laughing continually. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. Wanted: brigand leader. Description: unknown appearance. Wears a cloak. Must provide proof of leader's identity. Reward of 60 gold coins and title of Hero of the Realm. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. This poster seems to have been here for quite a while, but it has a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. I like how we can tell arrogance just from a picture. Like, okay. He's handsome, but he does look awfully arrogant. Reward of 50 gold coins for information leading to the return of Baronet Bernard von Spielberg. Inquire at Spielberg Castle gates. I think... So, my understanding is there's just stuff you have to not do in there's 2 paths if you do a full playthrough. You can do it in 2. If you do it in 2, you get it. You get it at the end, and there's just things you need to do, and there's like paladin points that it keeps track of during the game. And my understanding is in 3 it's not actually that strict, but you have to be a fighter. Spell components needed. Crash or trade for potions. Inquire at healers. But we're gonna try and get it at the end of 2. The poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is of a small child with braids. Return of 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. So you can be a paladin after 2 if you with any class, but at 3 you can become a paladin, but you have to be. I don't know. I guess I don't know if you can become a paladin if you've imported your character. Ugh, I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. No, that's not very good. I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new adventures here. Most people think this valley is cursed. That's not very good at all. I'm gonna have to practice my German accent. That is. Alright, we can ask him. Yes, as I was saying. Where are we? I can do that. I'll just change my W's to V's, right? This is where an adventurer can find out who needs someone brave and courageous. There are many jobs on the bulletin board. Over there. It is also a good place to talk about adventures on a cold afternoon. We used to play cards here once a week as well, but there are too few adventures in Spielberg anymore. They all died from monsters or brigands, or they just got too old. Transylvanian adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time when Schultz and I rid this valley of Antwerps? Yeah, we were really adventurers then, and this was a real guild hall. Now we are just old men, and this is just a place to tell old stories. Alright. Monsters. You can see some of the types of monsters that live around here if you look at our vault. There are trolls, griffins, cheetahs, man-rays, and goblins wandering in the woods. I hear there's even ogres and Saurus Rexes back in the valley. There was a time when Schultz and I had gotten rid of most of the monsters around here, but we are too old for that now. German accent is legit tough. Oh my god, look at all this. Trolls are very tough. Fortunately, they only come out at night. The woods are very dangerous at night. What about Sauruses? The Saurus is a monster easy to avoid and easy to kill for a skilled adventurer, which is me. Ogres. Ogres are a lot like goons, but even meaner. Not as bright though. Goblins are not tough, but when they gang up, they can take out an unwary adventurer. Cheetahs are ferocious creatures that charge out of nowhere and try to tear you to shreds. Sometimes they succeed. Those weird things are magical. They are best avoided. Don't mistake those things for Sauruses. When they come at you, it is sometimes best just to run away. Alright. Bulletin board. Over there on the wall, there is where the jobs are posted for adventurers. Some have been there for a long time now. There just aren't too many good adventures around here lately. Alright, reward. You need to talk to either Baron or the healer about that. Her house is just north of the town gate. She's a nice woman. Castle. The castle is just north of the healer's house. Alright, trophies. Schultz and I killed most of the monsters on these walls. Okay, cool. On the walls hang dusty, moth-eaten monster heads. You recognize the purple Saurus, the troll, the griffin, and the dragon. The past adventurer's armor suit. A past adventurer's armor suit. You wonder why he doesn't need it anymore. Then you see the cheetah claw marks. Ooh. Did I sign the book? I can't remember. Did I sign the book? You sign your name in the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. Whoosh. We got 9 points. Or, I'm sorry, we got 1 point for that. Let's see what's in the book. The writing in this page is very recent. It reads, I, not a thief, have come to Spielberg to become a hero. Nice. What else is on here? This entry was made several years ago. It says, Baronet Bernard von Spielberg killed a troll near the Flying Falls on this 23rd day of October. Interesting. What else we got? The other pages record the exploits of the great adventures of Spielberg's past. The names Wolfgang Arbiter and Baron Stefan von Spielberg appear most often. Cool. Alright, out we go. We're heading out. We don't have any need to go to the magic shop because we are not magical at all. We didn't talk to this guy. Let's go over here. Let's look at the time. It's midday. I don't think there's a time limit in this game, is there? You smell apples. Good day! Good day, and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice fresh fruits or veggies? What's your name? I'm Hilda, daughter of Henrik. What the heck kind of word is this? I don't know. Farmer. My father is a fine farmer. Cool. Farm. We have some land to the north of town. It isn't very big, but we grow many things. You should be here during the harvest time. Then you would see many fruits and vegetables. Man, I gotta come back at harvest time. I gotta see all these fruits and vegetables. My mother has been dead for 3 years now. I still miss her. Date. Thank you, but my father thinks I'm too young. He would not permit it. Perhaps next year. Okay. Can I buy stuff? Oh, vegetables. We have many kinds of fresh fruits for sale today. There are carrots, rutabagas, parsnips, and potatoes right from the ground at 5 for a silver. They are very good for you. We also have some apples. Not a Thief was the name of a rogue you played. Well, we're not a rogue, see? The irony. The irony. Let's buy an apple. I got 10 apples for a silver. Man, I got a deal. Holy cow, I got a deal. I got a deal and a half. What are these? Pots appear to be junk. Can I go in this door? Probably not. The door has been barred and nailed shut. The workshop has long been since abandoned. You can't seem to open the door. It might be locked. What happens if you go down this alley? I should save. You know that? Day 1. Not 21, day 1. Like, I know at night if you go down this alley, bad things happen. This grubby place must be an alley. It feels strange here, colder than the rest of town. There are some barrels discarded here. A beggar holds out a bowl towards you. Alms for the poor. Okay, here, have some money. Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging in this town since the brigands started scaring all the trade away. This used to be a nice place to live. My advice to you is to not take up begging. It just doesn't pay. And don't go out at night. Can I talk to him? Begging. A beggar gets cash only when others get cash, and nobody got much money here right now, except maybe the brigands. Alright, cash. There's honest work up at the Baroness Castle, I hear. But begging's my business. Work. You can get a job cleaning the stable, I understand. It's great if you want to build up muscles or make a place to spend the night, but you won't get rich. You can build up muscle. Yeah, buddy. My name's Sam. It's Sam. I've lived here for 5 years now, and I think I'll be heading on once the pass clears of snow. There's supposed to be some nice begging towns to the south. Nice talking to you. Alms for the poor. Alms. Okay. South. Heard Solmeria is a good place to be. It's by the sea. Think I'll head there after this. Okay. That's where we're going next. That's where 2 is. Understand this used to be a great place to be. Traders going in and out. Tourists coming and going. Perfect begging conditions. Things are starting to dry up around the town at the time I got here. Just my luck. The brigands started getting tough. Oh, now he doesn't want to talk anymore. That's all I gotta say. Word of warning to you, don't drink the dragon's breath. Okay. Well, we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna leave town. We got 19 points already. Man, we're booking on points. The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just the cold. You are really on your own now, in a very dangerous place. What's this? The map seller from Shapir used to have his stand here, but it's moved. What the heck is going on? Map seller? I want some maps. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to a hut by the side of the road. It's a bird! Creature looks more like a small flying lizard than a bird. He's got that ring in there. I know he does. I don't think we have any climbing ability. If I remember, we have 0. We have 0 in climbing. But hey, our intelligence went up too because we talk to people. Apparently, talking to people makes you more intelligent. Did you know that? If you talk to people, you are more smarter. Oh yeah, Jeff Albertson. That's right. Let's see if we can... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got some rocks. We can chuck some rocks at the bird. Let's see if this works. Huh! Take that, bird! It worked.
Hi, everybody.
It worked.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
I'm a little T-Pat. How's it going? Thanks for the raid! Welcome to Quest for Glory 1. What were you up to? We're a fighter, and we're gonna take this paladin all the way to Quest for Glory 5. And we're now throwing rocks. This is the rock throwing simulator. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We knocked the nest down. You pick up a shiny gold ring. Let's look at it. Ooh, look at that ring. It's a gold ring. It weighs 0.1 pounds. You find it a little heavy on mini games, but the atmosphere is delightful. Yeah, I don't even remember the mini games. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the art and it had a bunch of bonus content too. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. The voice from the inside says, "Come on in." The fragrances and herbs mingle with some rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventure. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I can also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. There's the bird. The bird's in there. That bird stole your ring. That bird stole your ring, lady. I'm gonna give it. How much are you gonna pay me for this ring? I don't think there was a reward listed, so. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. That's. You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again. That wasn't agreed upon. Apparently 6 gold pieces. Don't kiss me again. Well, what can I do for you this time? I want to talk to you. Healer. Well, my name is Amelia Appleberry, but mostly I am known as the healer. I will be happy to sell you some potions. I live here with my pet, Terry. Terry. Pet. Oh, that's my pet Terry. The pterosaur. He has a girlfriend, Teresa, with a nest in the oak outside my door. Terry keeps me company and listens while I chatter as I work. Oh, it's a different bird. It's a different bird. They're a species of flying lizard. I understand they can grow quite large in the south. Okay. Potions. I sell healing potions, power potions, vigor potions, and undead... What is that word? Unguent. 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 Healing potion. This potion is used to heal damage and keeps wounds from getting worse. It has gotten pretty dangerous around here, and a healing potion can be quite useful in a serious situation. Vigor potions. Vigor potions are used to revitalize yourself after vigorous exercise. It helps restore stamina. I should probably get some of those. Stamina is a measure of the energy the body uses as you work or play. Okay, what about the power potion? Power potions restore the energy needed to cast spells. Alright, I don't need those. Undead unguent is used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies and floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it near where you're going to encounter such things. Zombies. There are not too many zombies in this land. Too damp, I suppose. There are some floating spirits, I have heard. Floating spirits? Floating spirits are the ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They're dangerous, so don't go near them unless you use undead unguent first. Alright, I want to buy something. I want to buy some magic. I have the skill to use my magic to create potions. I'm a bit proud of that. Not everyone can do that, you know. Alright, fine. Oh, we got more. I always need ingredients for making potions. Right now I need some Irana's flowers, magic mushrooms, troll beard, and, let me think, oh yes, cheetar claws. I'll be happy to pay you if you bring me some. I'll also buy back any empty flasks you have so that I can recycle them. Waste not, want not, after all. Alright, troll beard. The trolls around here are tough monsters. They can't stand the light of day, and so are found only at night or in caves. They are very difficult to kill, but I will pay 2 healing potions for the beard of a troll. Okay, flowers. I use flowers from Harana's Peace to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I will pay 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers. Almost due north here is the meadow called Harana's Peace. It is a very magical area, and I understand it is a place for safety. It is beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom. Sounds nice. The cheetar looks like a cross between a panther and a man. It is vicious and tough. Unless you are a very tough fighter, you had best try to get away from it. If you do manage to kill it, then I will pay you 5 silvers for each claw. I will pay you 1 silver for each empty flask you bring to me, so I can use it for more potions. Oh, I get money for the flasks too? Mandrake root is used in a variety of spells, mostly for evil purposes. Mandrake must be pulled from the dead man's grave at midnight. The root is particularly powerful. Okay. Castle. You can see Spielberg Castle from my yard outside. Baron lives there with only his guards for company, so I hear. Alright. Baron. Poor man, he hasn't been the same since his son and daughter were taken from him. Son. He must be just a young, dashing man when he was last rode off. He never returned. The dear child, I can still picture her with her beautiful blonde hair done up in braids. She was so sweet. It's hard to believe she is gone. Okay. Those brutes! I'm always having to heal someone they've beaten up and robbed. I hate thieves. Well, I'm not a thief. That's my name. See? Not a thief. I'm not a thief. So you don't have to worry about me. Alright, let's buy some potion. What's this? Oh, it's a healing potion. Okay. Looks kind of like root beer. Healing potion is really root beer. Oh man, healing potions are expensive. I'm gonna buy some stamina potions. Oh, I want more. I want 2. There we go. That's probably good. We have 2 stamina potions, which looks like pea in a jar. Stamina potions are really just pea in a jar. I hope he doesn't. I hope this guy doesn't taunt me. Name. My name is Carl. It's Carl. That's Carl. This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg. The stable keeper could use a strong young person to help clean out the stables. It doesn't pay much, but it is good, honest work. If you'd like to take a job, come on in. Okay. Stable. Baron. Baron. My lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter. Okay, Carl. Loss. You know, our intelligence increases for this. 10 years ago, the Baron's daughter, Elsa, was stolen away by magic. 5 years back, the Baronet Bernard von Spielberg went on a hunt from which he did not return. This was all clearly part of Baba Yaga's curse. Baronet Bernard von Spielberg was a proud young man and had the dark hair and eyes of his father. He rode off one morning and his horse returned without him. The horse had been raked by the claws of some large animal. There is still a reward offered for the safe return of the baronet, but I fear he is dead. Reward. There's still a reward for Baronet and Elsa von Spielberg of 50 gold for the capture and death of the brigand warlock. There's a reward of 50 for the capture and death of the brigand leader. There's a reward of 50 and the title of hero. Hero of the realm of Spielberg is the title of respect and honor. A true hero can release this land from its curse using his intelligence and courage. Oh no, I better up my intelligence then. If it requires intelligence and courage. Oh no, I picked the wrong stat. This powerful ogress is the cause of all the barons of misfortune. She is a vile creature who knows much magic. Curse. The Baron ordered Baba Yaga to leave, and she first cursed the graveyard. Then sent the baronal guards after her. Only their captain returned to the castle. The captain spoke the words, "Hear me, O mighty Baron! Thou hast angered me, and thus you are cursed. All that you value shall you lose. All that you treasure shall be taken from you," in a strange voice. The captain then dissolved into a pool of sickly blackness. Weird. Baba Yaga has her hut to the northwest. It is a very dangerous place, and many baronal guards have been lost there. That means I should totally 100% go there, right? Alright. I want to go in. Let me in. I mean, okay. What's the point of the gate if you're just going to raise it for everybody? Hey, it's some dude. Hey, dude, what's up? If you are addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face. Alright, fine, dude. Weapon Master? I am Weapon Master, expert swordsman and trainer. Practice? Practice is a way to refine and improve one's skills. Skills. The practice of the swords are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of the fighter. Hey, can I fight this guy? Save. Sword practice. Okay, let's see if we can practice. I am a skilled teacher as well as a skilled fighter. For a mere gold coin, I will be glad to give you some practice. Gold coin? That's a lot of money. I've only got 6 of those. What the heck? A gold coin? This better be worth it, dude. This better be the best milkshake I've ever had. I salute you. On guard. And the lesson begins. Huh! 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 Shield. Thrust. Parry. Dodge. Thrust. Parry. Dodge. Pipe. Swing. Hit that thing. Do that. Push this button. Push this button. Push this button too. Oh no, I'm dead. Even as I thought I could detect your skills improving through practice, it was most prudent of you to give in to my superior skill. The art of dancing would be a good skill for you to practice, my friend. The balance of the body over the rapidly moving feet has won many a contest. Should we meet again, I will not be averse to another go-around. Farewell, my friend. I have 45 points. Okay, let's check my skill. How much did my skill go up? My skill didn't go up at all! I got ripped off! My weapon use skill didn't go up. My parry didn't go up. My dodge didn't go up. My agility and my luck and my strength did go up. But my weapon use, parry, and dodge... Rip off. I just got ripped off. He just pocketed a gold piece. You looking for some work? Yes. Good. Come here and take a rake. Here we go. Let's work. I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. Whew. Okay, come over here. Here's a nickel. Stableman hands you some coins and says, "Now you're 5 silvers richer." Dang, I did that for 5 silvers. My vitality went up. I got more vitality.
Woohoo!
And my stamina went up, and my stamina is at 7. I think you die in this game if your stamina gets to 0. Like, you just outright die. I think. Whoa! I didn't mean to be here. Let's talk to these guys. Castle. This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg. Castle. Oh, I already asked that. Daughter. The Baron's daughter's been gone for years. Name. My name is Pierre. Well, mine is not a thief, so nice to meet you. The barracks are off to my right, but you have no business going there. Bald spot. Don't get me mad. Ha! I'm not talking to you. You said don't get you mad. You didn't say I made you mad. No one enters the castle without the Baron's permission. The Baron sees no one. Alright, fine. I'll leave. Let's go over here. Barracks entrance. What if we try and go in? Is it locked? There's no answer to your knock. The guards must all be asleep. Okay. Yeah, they're jerks. Hey, they're gone! Aha! Look at that. They're gone. Now I can go in. Oh. Oh, it's getting night. It's getting dangerous out. I better go get a room at the inn. The gates are closed for the night. Well, shoot. That sucks. I got myself locked in. That's hilarious. I got myself locked in. Whoops. Let's restore. I'm gonna restore the game just because. I wanna see what happens if we practice again. Let's look at our stats. 30, 14, 22, 30. And weapon. Okay. I want to just see what happens when we do this. Oh. Oh. And he's gonna do the same thing. All right, let's try not to get stuck in here again. I think getting stuck in here is a bad idea. I want to sleep at the inn. I want to go to the inn. I didn't even realize it's mid-afternoon. How do we... Oh, I guess we worked for a while, so... Now let's check our skills. 32. So we raised our strength and our agility a bit. We raised our strength by 2 and our agility by 2 and our luck by 3, I think. Cool. I don't think 5 silvers is worth it, but let's do it anyway. And then we'll just leave. You looking for some work? Yes. Hopefully we don't die from, like, from stamina loss. Why doesn't this guy just do the work? Poop raking. That's right. I guess he just pays somebody to do it. Alright, now our vitality is 35 and our stamina is almost out. And hey, Coyote Sands, how's it going? Off to the inn. Later, nerd. What time is it now? It says it's sunset approaches. I assume they close it. They close the city gate too. So we're gonna get. Hey, they're gone too. Okay. All right, let's go in the inn. And hey, Grimlock. Who's that guy? Welcome, traveler, to the Hero's Tale Inn. I am Shamin, at your service. May you find what you seek here. Who's this guy? The merchant is a rather fat man with a small mustache and a beard. He wears a turban. I don't know, let's talk to him. Take a seat at the table nearest the fire. Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. What's happening? I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, wanderer from afar. Do you wish food or drink? Okay, I will take a meal. You pay Shima for a meal. Which means we add a food to the food counter. I assume we're gonna eat it. Where's my food? It's only 3 silvers. Then again, you can get 10 apples for 3 silvers. I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. Thanks. Let's look at it. What is it? The food looks unusual, but smells surprisingly good. Alright, let's eat it. The food tastes surprisingly good, and the drink is delicious. Yum! Permit me to clear the table for you. Alright. Ask about the robbery. 2 weeks ago, I was going to be wealthy, beyond what you could dream of. I, Abdullah Du, would be the first merchant in this valley this year, but my life was shattered by brigands. Okay, explain. The band of brigands ambushed me just as we crossed the pass into the valley. There were about 12 brigands, including a huge Minotaur. There was also the leader and some sort of wizard. They first used some sort of magic, which blinded us. Then they overwhelmed my 6 guards and my assistants. all my trade goods taken from before me, and I am but a beggar living off the generosity of my friends. Okay, I will ask about all those things. The wizard threw something at us that caused my eyes to be blinded with tears and my nose to be forced to sneeze. I was helpless. Oh no. The Minotaur is a creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man. They are said to be very strong. The leader was wearing a cloak, so I couldn't see his face. His voice was rather high-pitched, though. The wizard was very short, and he giggled most of the time. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Here, I pay good money for men to protect me, and what do they do when I need protection? They run away! Not one man died to defend my treasure. You just can't hire good guards anymore. Wealth. I had treasure carefully brought from Shapir with me. I even had a magic carpet with me. I can't ask about that. Name. I am Abdullah, son of Ali, grandson of Hassan, and former master merchant of Shapir. Now I am but a penniless burden upon my friends. Even though they, too, lost a fortune when the brigands stole from me, Shamin and Shima are caring for this frail shadow of a great man. She is the finest of cooks, outside of myself, that is. But her fine food is dust in my mouth, for I am but a beggar. He is the very prince of the Katas. Shapir. Ah, Shapir, beautiful land of golden sands and shining sun, the heart of civilization. Alas, she is plagued with fierce jinn and ifrits who seek to drive all men and katas from the land. But I can speak no more of the homeland I shall never see again. Instead, I will die in this cold, forsaken land, bereft of all I love. Oh, sorry, dude. Sounds like it sucks. I trade the treasures of one land for that of another, but the brigands have stole every treasure I had, and I am a merchant no more. Alright. Very good food, very good drink, finest in town. Sit, rest, and you will be served by Shima. How do can I get a room or something? I already got served. What's my stuff look like? Alright. Can I pay for a room? A night's rest. 5 silvers. May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. You thank Shamin and pay him 5 silvers for the room. You sleep. The sleep heals and refreshes you. Let's check out our room. Let's see, what do we got here? We got we hang our cloak on the wall. We got a chamber pot maybe, or water. I don't know what that is. We got a candle or something up there. Pretty minimalistic room. I mean, it's got a bed. That's really all you need, right? I'm guessing water. Yeah, for washing up. Alright, it's day 2. Save. Day 2. I kind of want to talk to you. Oh, we can talk to him. Room. Very nice room, very soft beds, finest in town. Only 5 silvers a night. I'm guessing food. Very good food. Very good drink. Finest in town. Sit, rest, and you will be served by Shima. Name. I am Shamin, a poor unfortunate, forced to seek fortune in this cold land far away from my homeland and my Kata people. Homeland. We live far to the south in the desert lands of Shapir. Someday we may yet return there. Yeah, we better check that. You own a water basin or a chamber pot? We are a race of desert dwellers and wanderers of the endless sands. I mean, technically anything's a chamber pot. If it can hold stuff, right? I mean, really. The land of golden sand and tall mountains, a city of taller buildings and winding streets. A place where Kata can bask in the sun as they sell things at the bazaar. It is our homeland and a place we long to be. Abdullah. He is a merchant from my homeland of Shapir. A dear friend and guest here. It was your great-great-great-grandmother's. Robbery? Alas, the brigands stole all of Abdullah's wealth, and mine own when they robbed his caravan. Now I'll be forced to stay in this wet, cold land. Well, that sucks. I know little about them, except they must be wealthy now. I hope to return to my homeland with the profits Abdullah, Shima, and I would make from the caravan. Now I fear we will remain here unless someone deals with the brigands and returns our stolen trade items. A land of gold and sand and tall mountains, a city of tall buildings and winding streets, a place where Kata can bask in the sun. You already told me that. Caravan. In my homeland, a caravan is the only way to travel from city to city. Okay. Alright. Let's check my stats. I didn't gain any intelligence, but my health and my stuff are back up. Can I talk to this guy? The mountain. You should know, you came down from there. Oh, I got points for talking to this guy. Town. This is the town named after the barons of Spielberg. It used to be a lively place to be before the brigands came and drove all the business away. You can find a place to stay at the inn next door, and you can learn about jobs available at the guild hall down the street. If you're interested in magic, you should visit the magic shop. There is still plenty to do and see here in Spielberg. I almost said Springfield. Baron Stefan keeps mostly to himself at his castle north of here. We haven't seen him here in town for years. Just next to the inn is a small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you in if you have some abilities in that area. She's a strange one, all right. Well, I don't. Go talk to the innkeeper. He will help you there. Get no response. The guild hall. The guild hall is at the southwest corner of town. If you're looking for work, that's a good place to go. Cool. Something else. Monsters. The monsters come down from the mountains every winter, and they are usually gone by now. The Baron just doesn't have enough men to handle them. Wolfgang is the one to talk to about monsters. He has a lot of experience with them. Is that the guild keeper? Wolfgang down at the guild hall is the one to talk to about monsters. He's had a lot of experience with them. Well, we already asked that question, so... the brigands. There's a whole band of brigands hiding out somewhere in the mountains around here. They robbed a merchant just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure, I hear. Yeah, I know that. The one who was robbed, he's staying at the inn, I believe. You are correct. Go talk to the innkeeper. He will help you there. Okay. Treasure. Obtaining treasure involves putting yourself in danger. If you're brave, foolish, or lucky, you might get some treasure. My friend, this world's filled with danger. Sometimes I think it might be better to choose your danger rather than sitting around, waiting for it, as I seem to do. But enough of this philosophical rambling. I am content enough to be Sheriff of Spielberg. Okay. Adventure. You'll need to talk to Baron about that, or go ask Wolfgang down the guild hall, which is just down the street. So maybe you're going to be a hero. Well, we could surely use one around here. What with all the brigands... Alright, we've already asked about that. We've already asked about that. Okay. Cool. We've asked about everybody. What about him? Does he talk? You get no response. You get no response. You get no response. He's too interested in the yo-yo. Let's see if we can find, the, Irana place. Irana. Is that what... Oh, here's somebody. Name. Hey, Brave Star, thanks for the 5 bits! You love this game? I do too. I am Heinrich, Verdenfeder. I live in town with my daughter Hilda, and she sells our produce at the market stand. Hilda is a bright little filly. I am very proud of her. Farmer's Market. Our stand is in the northeast corner of Shapir. Or, not Shapir. Spielberg. The produce is not the finest this time of year, but you will not find better than a further for fruit come harvest time. Further. We grow fine fruit at our little orchard and sell it at our stand in town. I know. Farm. Wait. Brigands. The brigands attacked me a few months ago. I am a strong fighter and my hooves are deadly, but there were too many of them. My right leg was broken, and there is no pride for a centaur who can't run. If I had not been for the unlikely intervention of their leader, I would be dead. Explain? The leader came up after the brigands attacked me and forced them to stop, ordering them not to hurt people from the town. Then, to my amazement, the leader gave me a healing potion and had me carried to the healer's house. It was hard to judge the leader, whose face was obscured by a large helm. There was compassion, unlike what one expects from a brigand. Okay. Healer. The healer lives just east of here. She is very skilled with potions. Centaurs. We centaurs are very ancient and proud people. Okay. Baron. I'm sorry. I know little about the Baron and his family. Alright, fine. I'm off, dude. I'm off. Oh, we're in the forest. We should probably save. Just in case we die. Save. In the forest of doom. Of doom! I don't know if I put doom or of dawn. I don't know. Car ripping. Isn't it called further for nerd? Hey, I found it! I found it! Now it sounds like this is the music that I have when I'm on camera. This music right here. The meadow lies covered with blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. It is warm even though surrounded by the late snow of winter. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has a fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. So look at this. The large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved into the stone almost look like writing. No amount of physical effort. I want to look. The stone has the words Arana's Peace carved upon the top. There are some runes carved along the side. I think this is where you can, if you're a magic user, I'm pretty sure you can learn a spell here. But we're not, so. As you pick a variety of sweet-smelling flowers, they seem to glow in your hands. You put them safely away. Let's pick more! You take another handful of flowers. More! Aww. Let's take a fruit. Yoink. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Yeah. Hey, it got us intelligence, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But hey, it was refreshing. Can we eat another one? Your hunger has been totally satisfied. You don't need another piece of fruit. How many flowers did we get? We got 10 flowers. Sweet. It's a tarp? I hope not. Oh no! It's a troll! I don't think we can beat the troll right now, but we can try. I don't think we can beat the troll right now, but like I said, we can try and fail. Oh wait, what are you doing here? Look at us. Our fighting skills are amazing. You search your opponent. You find 2 silvers. Alright, let's try the troll. You think we'll be able to beat the troll? I don't think we will be. We're not even doing anything to the troll. Look, we're not even doing anything. Hey, I got a hit in. I got another one in. Alright, there's a death. Well, I mean, we got a few hits in. I don't know what we were supposed to do. That was a tough battle and you lost. Never fear, all you have to do is restore your game. And what do you mean? Restore what game? Ah. Oh, we gotta fight this goblin again. Search your opponent. You find 2 gold coins. Carefully place them in your pouch. I don't think we can really beat the troll right now, so I'm not even gonna try. Like, obviously that's supposed to be a later game thing, I think. Oh, there's another one! Oh, I missed it! Let's get him! Let's get him! Yeah! Let's do some fighting! Find 5 silver coins. That's enough for that's enough for a room at the inn. Nice. Let's check our stats. We still haven't gained any weapon use. What the heck? We've gained strength, agility, and luck, but no weapon use. Kind of annoying. Looking for people to fight. We're looking for people to fight. Come on. Where are the monsters? I need to fight some monsters. These aren't monsters. What the hell is that thing? To the south and east is the forest. I didn't want to ask about that. I want to ask about this. They're spitting what seems to be some kind of seed. How am I supposed to get that? I don't know. We could like chop it up. Oh, I pick up a few rocks. All right. Pick up more rocks. Am I supposed to just knock this out of the air? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Wait, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh no. What just happened? I'm out of rocks. Hey, Todd 8-Step. Yeah, we're gonna go Paladin. I mean, obviously the first game, for anybody who doesn't know, the first game does not have any Paladin stuff at all, so we're just gonna be playing this one. We got 29 throwing. Huh! Huh! I don't know what we're doing here. We're just we're training our throwing right now. Hey, pedestrian, how's it going? You pick up some small rocks. Alright. We're just gonna train our throwing until we're out of energy, or what time is it? It's mid-morning. It's still only mid-morning. I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, but this is what we're doing. We're just chucking rocks at these flowers. Doesn't throwing become a thief skill at some point? I feel like throwing becomes a thief skill at some point. Like it stops becoming a fighter skill and becomes a thief skill. I mean, I think you can... You're doing good? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Calorific uses the custom sound command. Calorific likes the sound commands. Are gonna have me playing the further. Yeah, okay. Are we supposed to hit the seed? Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know. I mean, I'm throwing some rocks like a boss here. What's our is there a maximum that your skills can be? Like, is there a max? Like, what's the maximum you can have your throwing skill? Like 1 million? Can you have a 1 million throwing skill? I think there is a max on skills. I think skills can be maxed out. I just don't know what the max is. It might be 50 or 100. I don't know. Well, the max goes up 100 every game. Okay, so the max is 100. So we got to train all of our skills up to 100, I guess. Right? What's the most expensive thing I shoplifted in the last month? I don't think I've shoplifted anything in the last month. As far as I know, I don't recall if I've accidentally shoplifted anything. What's your favorite? I may have accidentally shoplifted some vegetables from the store. It's possible. So when I go to the store, when I go to the grocery store, I do the, I scan my items as I'm putting them in my cart. And then I just go to this machine and I go to the checkout machine and scan a code, and it, you know, transfers all my stuff to the machine, and then somebody comes and like checks like 5 things to make sure they're all scanned in, and that's all they do. It's possible that I forgot to scan something or I misscanned something. Stealing organic vegetables by That will be a sound command because I said I pronounced somebody's name Furderderberderin or something like that. I can't even remember how I pronounced it. I don't know why we're doing this, but yeah, there's the clip. Carrific posts the clip. Right? I love how I'm just sitting here throwing rocks. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm throwing rocks right now. This is amazing. This is amazing adventure game content right here. Amazing adventure gaming content. Like you can't get this anywhere else. So I have played this game before, but I've never well, I mean I have played the VGA version. I never streamed the VGA version. I streamed the EGA version of this game. And I was a thief with, I think, magic. Pick up more rocks, dude. Just pick up more. Get more rocks. No, more, even more. Get like 1,000,000 rocks. Oh, cool. I'm carrying so much I can hardly move. How many rocks do I have? I have 30 rocks. All right, we can chuck 30 rocks now. All right, we can chuck so many rocks. And now I'm not overloaded anymore, so that's nice. I'm just gonna keep throwing it. Are we supposed to, like... Whoa, why am I going back here? I feel like I may have clicked the seed. Like I'm in like a. Does that mean I missed? Okay, I'm doing it again. Hey, I got it. I got it. I did it. That was, in fact, what I was supposed to do. Can I throw more rocks at the flowers, though? Yeah. Take that, you flowers. Take that. Take that, you flowers. Yeah. Boom. Ah, oh, now I don't need a rock for anything. Oh no, I can't train my throwing anymore. Because I ran out of rocks. Ah. What a... Ah, man. But hey, I got my throwing up to 48 or something. That's pretty good, right? I don't know what we're supposed to do with this seed. Oh! It's one of you guys. Alright, we better save. Saurus. Saurus Rex. That's what these things are called. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Ow! Yeah, take that, Saurus Rex. You search your opponent. Oh, no treasure. Oh man. No treasure. Did we get any weapon? Hey, our weapon use went up. Yes, our weapon use went up to 32. Oh, here comes a dude. Here comes a guy. Why does he sound like a monster? Dude, stop dodging me. Oh! We died. We died of exhaustion. Whoa, we kicked his butt! Let's drink a stamina potion. Or also known as a vigor potion. Man, I want to fight that guy again, because I think I can kick his butt. Whoa! Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. Baba Yaga's not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Baba Yaga's one tough magic user. If you're so stupid that you want to enter, perhaps we can make a deal. Oh yeah? I'm interested. Explain this deal to me. All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No, I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate. That's all I'm good for. But if you can get me some glowing gem for my eyes, then I'll let you in the gate. Okay, sure. All I ask for is a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one. Alright. I mean, it's a non-binding agreement, right? Right? I'd call that a non-binding agreement. Goblin steps out of the bush. Uh-oh. Take that, goblin. I got 5 silvers. 5 silvers! We're just walking around killing stuff. Let's see where what? Our weapon use is only at 31 now! That reload made our weapon use go down 1. We didn't get the same weapon use. Well, farts. Whoa, what's this? Oh! You get no response. You get no response. You get no response. You get no response. Ugh! You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems that the meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Hearing a rumble from the meep hole, you quickly slip out of the way. Hiya, hiya! Pleased to meet ya! Okay. We are happy meeps living in our happy holes. Don't worry. Be happy! Alright. We use rocks for doors. They keep us dry and warm in our holes. Holes. We live in tunnels under the ground, you know. Okay. Fur. Hey, fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine is the best. It's like green, you know. Okay. Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere. Okay. Sure, why not? Gee, boss, I really don't know much about that. Hey, sorry. I found a scroll lying around the woods one day. You want it? It's yours. I guess I don't get the scroll. I guess I don't get the scroll because I can't use it. Now I have some green fur, which looks like, I don't know, lettuce? I hope I don't accidentally eat it. I would not actually eat this green fur thinking it's lettuce. He said he was going to give me a scroll and never did. I feel a little bit ripped off. Not gonna lie. Just a little bit ripped off. I think the meeps ripped me. Oh! It's a goblin. Man. 3 silvers. So, It costs 2 silvers for a... Oh, look. What's this? Look. It's a ring formed of large and rather unusual looking mushrooms. Wait, what else did it say? Didn't say anything else. Okay.
Death stalks you at every turn.
You pick up a handful of smaller mushrooms and carefully put them away in your backpack. We should save. We'll save as shrooms. There we go. And thanks for reminding me to save. Horrific. Hey, it's a thing. You see a white stag. Let's follow it. Ooh. You follow the stag into the forest corner. You feel as though the eyes of the forest are watching you. You watch the stag, fascinated by its grace and beauty. There is something special about this place. The majestic white stag is an outstanding example of the beauty of the animal kingdom. Oh! What? The tree woman speaks. I am the Dryad, keeper of the woods. Are you one with the woods? Yes? Not really? Maybe? I mean, I guess the correct answer is to say yes, because why not? Yes. Then you shall aid me, and I shall aid you in your quest. Bring me a seed from the spore-spitting Saphira of the north, and I may plant it elsewhere in order to preserve these rare and magical plants. Thus you will become a true friend of the forest. Hey, what do you know? I've already got one! I detect that you have in your possession such a seed. Are you willing to give me the seed? Sure, why not? Take it. I didn't need it anyway. Drop the seed into the Dryad's limbs. Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Ah! Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring down a young human from out of this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, then there is a potion to break enchantments which a healer can make for you. You must gather these ingredients. Oh no, we need a pen! We need something to write with. We need to know the ingredients. We need flowers. Flowers. We've already got some of those. Okay. We need green fur. Hey, we got that already too. We need fairy dust. How do we get that? Probably from that mushroom place. We need a magic acorn. And we need flying water. Alright. Yeah, hey Jip. We need flying water. Farewell, friends. I must return to my concentration. Or, farewell, friends. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. Thanks! You see an acorn fall from the ground. Okay. You pick up the Dryad's gift of a magic acorn. Well, we got that. We got the flowers, and we got the fur. Now all we need is fairy dust and flying water. I've played these games a lot, too, Jip. I've never played the fighter/paladin path before. Let's see if we can pet the thing. No, we can't. All right, we got an empty flask. All right, I guess we'll head out. We'll save again, though. Save as recipe. Recipe and acorn. You think the potion's gonna end up green? I really don't remember. You want some flying water? Or fairy dust? Let's go down here. We're just exploring. Oh god. Oh god. Antwerp. That's what it is, an Antwerp. By golly, it's an Antwerp! Antwerps are on the endangered species list. They are rarely seen. You bravely attack the bouncing beast with your bare hands. Take that, nerd! Alright, Antwerp. Kill it. We got Simpsons trivia coming up. Oh!
It's raining tacos.
Dude, why are you so difficult to kill? What the hell? He just keeps dodging me! Oh my god, I'm using up all my stamina here! That's ridiculous! He just kept dodging me! Like, all day! He wouldn't stop! Maybe it's the speed thing, I don't know. Maybe we need to turn the speed down. He just kept dodging me! I couldn't do a damn thing. I don't think there's a place we can go down here, right? Like, that's clearly blocked, isn't it? Man. Let's check my stats. Alright. I'm, like, super worried about stats. Like, I am. I'm super worried about stats right now. Oh, there's another one. Let's save the game and see. Let's practice fighting this guy. Look at our stats. Our stats are amazing. Brigand. Let's try this guy. Okay, we can time this. We can time this. Maybe. Maybe? I got him twice. Hey! 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 Stop it! Stop dodging me, dude! I need to kill you! Okay, I killed him. Got him! Man, he's kind of difficult. He's got 8 silver coins. He was a little bit difficult. Where are we going? Why are we moving over there? Okay, I need to take another, I think I need to take another, hey, our weapon use went up 1 again. Our stamina is very low, so we need to drink another one of these. And our stamina is now full. Excellent. Well, we got hit, what, once by that guy? What's down here? Just more forest. Okay. More forest. No! It's another one. Oh, no. I wasn't ready for this. Holy crap! Man, we got him! Did you see that? We had 4 fast strikes, and bam! 18 silver coins! Dang! No wonder he lost. He was carrying way too much change. Jeez. He was unbalanced from all the coinage in his pockets. Ooh. You have a bad feeling about this place. I have a sound for that.
I have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
Oh no! You have an even worse feeling about this place. Later! Later, nerds! I'm out! Oh, can I start the timer? I can start the timer. Oh, Finkelroy can also start the timer. But I'm starting it. Oh, another one! Let's see if we can kill you too. Well, you know that first guy, he was difficult, but you know that one kind of got wrecked pretty bad. One of these days they'll learn not to fight me, right? Oh, another one, man!
It's raining tacos.
There's so many. I don't know. I'm afraid of running out of stamina now. No, it's because they do this stupid dodging crap where they somehow like. Ah! Stop it! Stop trying to not get hit with my sword. It's not nice. He's trying to not get hit by my sword, and it's not nice. 15 gold, or silver. I wish it was 15 gold, but it's only 15 silver. 15 gold would be dope. Okay, so this is where you go if you want to fight those guys. Apparently. You like the in pad? Oh, I haven't even bothered looking at the manual about combat, but just look at stuff. Let's just look around. I don't like our stamina though. I don't like our stamina. You know, I'll bet you this is where the fairies are. I'll bet you they're probably only around at night though. Goblin? Screw you, Goblin. I'm gonna kill you. What? You're trying to dodge me too? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Well, I guess I'm gonna run. Oh my god! Oh my god! I died to a goblin. That's embarrassing. I guess we have to reload. I can't believe this. I cannot believe he died too. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop dodging me, dude! Gah! How annoying! Their dodge is like one frame. It's like... It's kind of annoying. I think you can watch when they're about to come after you with their spear, though, and avoid and hit the button. I'm not sure what the difference between the if there's a way to like maximize your. You've been slacking. Yeah, you've been slacking, Carlrific. I don't really want to fight anybody now. I've got like I'm low on stamina. My stamina is only 4, and I've got no more stamina potions. My weapon uses 37 though. I need to get back to the city. I guess I could rest for a little bit, couldn't I? Can you just rest? Can you, like, rest for 10 minutes? We'll just rest for 10 minutes. What's that do to my stamina? Well, it upped it by 2. It upped it by 2. There you go. Okay, where are we? I don't know where we are. Okay, I feel like maybe if we go down, we'll be good. Oh, no! I do not want to fight you. I don't want to fight you! Oh, no. I'm running away. I don't really want to fight him. And I'm afraid we're gonna die from stamina loss. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, I think we got away, so let's stop the running. Oh, wait, we can go this way, can't we? We cannot go that way. I was wrong. Or can we? Oh, yay! We're somewhere where we know where we are. You know, I feel like some of the pathfinding in this was... There's some jank pathfinding in this, and that which is also in Conquest of the Longbow. Like, sometimes when you click on the edge of the screen, and your guy has to, like, go back and then forward, and it's really weird. What time is it? Sunset. I wonder if I can still get in here. Alright, well... Hopefully I've got enough time to buy potions. You tell the healer that you have been to visit the Dryad of the woods and that she gave you a magic acorn and told you the formula for a potion to dispel enchantments. So you help the Dryad, that's nice. She does keep the forest around here healthy, so that's how to make a Dispel Potion, is it? Thanks for letting me know. Okay, also, here's some mushrooms. These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into a powder. Ah! I need stuff! Let me buy stuff from you. Stamina. Oh, there's 20 silvers for stamina. Man, I don't know if that's worth it. Alright, there we go. I got 4 of them. Her face portrait is odd. It is kind of odd. I gotta go back to town. I mean, I think I prefer the EGA version as well, but we've never played the VGA version before, so I decided we go VGA all the way. VGA all the way. Let's see if this store's open. Dry goods. It is. This looks like a dry goods store, but it smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Behind the counter and on the shelves, there are a variety of items for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads a book. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you come in. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. Brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it to town. I do try to stock some things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them, if you've done any adventuring at all. Alright, what's your name? Why me? It's Casper. It's the friendly ghost! Adventure? I've always wanted to be an adventurer. I read about them all the time. The book I was reading is about adventuring. Oh, really? What's the book? Oh, this book? It's about an adventurer who is trying to become a hero. The title is Quest for Gloria, a Hero's Death. Nice. That's hilarious. Equipment. Unfortunately, I have only standard weapons and equipment. I carry daggers and chain armor. Maybe someday I'll be able to carry magic ones, though. Dagger. Ah, The use of a dagger is most artful skill. Actually, this particular weapon is longer than most, but it is still easily concealable. A bargain for 20 silvers. The Star Gamer! Thanks for gifting a sub to MRA6! And congratulations for getting that sub, MRA6! Oh no, I missed out the dialogue. What did he say? You can get pretty good protection for a chainmail. It's 500 silvers! 500 silvers! That's a lot of silvers! I don't have that much silvers. Adventuring rations aren't the tastiest food in the world, but you can keep you healthy and alert. A pack of 10 rations. 10 rations for 5 silvers! That's pretty cheap. Very good idea to carry an empty flask or two in case you want to pick up liquid or something. Our flasks are a great bargain at 2 silvers each. I can buy a healing potion and get a free flask. It comes free with flask. I think hey, the Star Gamer, thanks for the 10 corgis. The 10 corgis, nice. I want to buy this, but I don't think I have enough money. I mean, I think the chain armor would be good. We have 2 silver and 5 gold. Where did all of our money? Oh yeah, we bought those potions. That's right. That's where all of our money went. I forgot. I forgot where my money went. Alright, let's go over here. Is there anything in the bar? I don't remember if there's anything to do in the bar. Well, what do these signs say? Oh! The grimy window lets little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt, and the bar is sticky with sticky beer. Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To your right, 2 gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression you're not welcome. All right, we're gonna have to try the Dragon's Breath because we have to at the bar. But we gotta save first, and there's also this thing here. Pick up the note. You smooth out the paper and read B. He's starting to get suspicious. Hold off on meeting for a bit. I'll keep you posted on these notes by these notes B. All right. What do you want? All right, let's buy this and probably die. If you want a mug of Dragon's Breath, house rules say you'll have to be cash up front. You cough up the cash. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Crusher, our friend here wants a Dragon's Breath. And there you go. You've never tasted anything like it before. Oh, wow! Talk about a fiery brew. Maybe you really shouldn't have tried the Dragon's Breath. Better luck next time, and we hope you saved your game. Like, who drinks that? Maybe it's specifically for, like, trolls or something. I don't know. Maybe it's only for that guy guarding the door. Alright, let's talk to these guys. There's not a whole lot of meat in town for me to butcher these days. Now, if someone would just bring down that stag in the forest. Got any 685s? Cards. The cards, they've been very, very good to me. Go fish. They're playing Go Fish. I'm Butcher Beefmeister the Butcher. Got any 319s? There's a river in the south by the Flying Falls, which has some good-sized trout. Go fish. Alright. What about you? Bakery. I haven't been able to get any supplies in since the brigand's closed off the area. The baker will reopen as soon as I have some. Mirror Lake to the south has a huge fish, but it's pretty dangerous. Really? I'm Silas Sourdough, the baker. Nah. Cards. The butcher has been getting all the good cards. Alright, cool. They're playing Go Fish. This does have good thief stuff. The shop seems to be closed. There's a sign on the door which says Gone Fishing. They're playing Go Fish and it says Gone Fishing. That's funny. That's funny. Gotta admit that's funny. The door is bolted. Like, I played this as a thief before. I play as a thief a lot. I don't know, I feel like the thief in this game may be the most interesting way to play it. I'm not sure, but I feel like it is. I may be wrong. Out to lunch. It's locked. Oh, we need to turn the speed back up. Turn it down in order to deal with some of the fighting. Let's see what happens if we try and go in the magic shop. I am Zara, and my companion is Demio. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. Okay. I'll talk to you. Hey, Zara. I am both human and fairy folk. I draw my power from both. My name is Zara. This is my shop. Fairy folk. We are people of power and magic and live in the forests far beyond the mountains to the west. Okay. Power is the essence of magic, by which the wizard shapes and is shaped by. Okay. Demeno is both my familiar and my friend. We share our lives and our magic. A familiar is a creature of magical abilities which has been summoned to serve the wizard. The summoning of a familiar is a most powerful spell and can be cast but once. It binds the wizard and the familiar to the ends of their lives. The more powerful the wizard, the more powerful the familiar, although you cannot always judge power by a familiar's shape. Okay. If you have the skill of magic, you can learn the way to cast spells by reading magical scrolls. Without the skill, you have no power. The more you practice spellcasting, the greater you shall become. When you have mastered 9 spells, have the power to cast all, and proving yourself worthy by accomplishing a great deed, then you must undergo initiation to become a full wizard. There is a place in the distant south where you must journey, but first you must become a hero here. Okay. A wizard is one who both shapes magic and is shaped by it. Erasmus and I are the only wizards in this valley. Erasmus is a wizard and spellcaster who knows much about this area. He lives in a tower northeast of town, on the top of a steep mountain called Zauberberg. He can be very helpful if approached properly, but he has a strange sense of humor. Okay, power potion. No, I don't want a power potion. Journey. There are many entrances to the halls of magical mastery in the south. After you have gained skill and a good reputation in magic, you should journey south. I don't have any magic! If you are indeed worthy of being a wizard, then you will find a way to those halls. Hero. Master the arts arcane. Use those skills to vanquish the evil curse, and you will become a true hero. Well, I think you can't see magical potential because I have 0. I have 0 magical potential. You weirdo. Is there any way to train my my abilities, like, in the guild hall? Oh, it's locked. Oh, man, it's locked. Boo earns. Let's smash it. Smash it with my sword. Smash that. Ugh! Despite your intentions, you feel a calmness and a sense of peace descend upon you as you even consider thoughts of violence. Alright. Hey, the door's... The gate is closed. Alright, I guess I have to pay you for a room or something. Wait, what time is it? It is, the night is still young. Okay, well, I'm gonna get a room. Let's get another night's rest. You sleep well, the sleep heals and refreshes you. Sweet. I like being refreshed. I'm gonna sit. You take a seat at the table nearest the fire. I guess I'll have a meal. Oh, I'm not hungry. I'll have a drink then. You caffeine addicts are all alike. Charlie's mad I didn't feed him. I think. Hey, that looks like food. I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. You could do lemon cupcakes stuffed with raspberry whipped cream. That sounds good. That does sound good. The beverage goes down smoothly and well. Nice. Where are you at, Charlie? I hear you. I hear him, but I don't know where he is. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. He's running around. You don't have anything new to talk about? Alright, where do I get money? How do I get money? I need cash. I need some cash money.
It's raining tacos.
Thanks for the taco party, Austin. I need some cash money, and I need it fast. Too bad I can't just say, you know, I'm gonna get this reward, so why don't you just give me some money now? Also, what's the conversion rate for gold to silver? Is it 10? 10 gold, 10 silver equals 1 gold? Is that the conversion rate? Oh, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Austin. Alright. I ate my cake guts. My cupcake guts. Yum. Cupcake guts. He did kind of start running around. You're 39 now, you think? There seems to be a fox north of the road. Hey, it's a fox. Hey, fox, how's it going? Help me, brave and kind hero! Okay. I will help you then. You spring the trap. In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, it sometimes pays off to be polite, even to rude people. As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years ago. To break the spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir, ta-ta for now. Be seeing you. I already knew that. Well, I didn't know the first part, but I knew the Dispel thing. Alright, can I take this thing? Alright, well. Good job, Fox. Oh no! I'm getting attacked. Man, I hate... They can just react so quickly. Or maybe it's just randomness that's screwing me over. I don't know. Like, look at that. They go in for the kill, and then they like just suddenly are shielded. That does not seem fair. It doesn't seem fair that they can do that. It makes fighting that much harder when basically the animations are like 2 frames. 20 silver. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I think that was a bad fight. I admit that was a bad fight. That was not good. We do need to save though, as day 3. Day 3. There we go. It's day 3. Oh! What's this? Oh no, it's... Far, far from the frost field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name, it is known in the Northlands as Browgie. Barter with blades clash or bargain with me. Okay. Browgie? Is that what it... Browgie I be to boast of my boldness strong as the storm that sends me forth the snow. Fiercer in fighting than foes into this fury. Fear now this frost giant fighter and flee. Okay. Hunger. Hollow thy food's house, for my hunted has been hither, but having to hurry here from my home. Okay. Fiercer than frost's bite, my fury is fearless, my axe is edged as is the ice. This warrior is willing to wield now the war drum. The battle axe blazes and bellows for blood. Find me some fruit to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim, flare of the frost flame. Fetch me fruit that will fill up my fists. It looks like it would take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists. Well, we got apples. We got some apples. We have 10 apples. What do you say? Can we fight him? I don't think we want to do this, but we can try, right? Fruit to fill fists. Bursts fists. I'm guessing we can actually fight him, but this is probably a really bad idea. Huh! Does it actually start a combat? Courage you carry, but skill is scanty. Face not this foe before fiercer you fight. Oh, so I can fight him, but he's saying I suck. He's saying I suck, so he's not gonna fight me. I mean, should we fight him? Should we fight him? I don't feel we should, but we could. If we get better I mean, clearly he's gonna give us the gem. I did try, and he said, "You suck." That's basically what he said. He basically said, "You suck. I'm not gonna fight you because I know I'll win." So he basically said, "Suck it. Just give me the fruit, you idiot." Okay, that was easy. Okay, my weapon skill is now 43. All of my stuff is going up, including my I'm getting super smart. Let's drink a vigor potion. Let's up my stamina. I really do think the penalty for running out of stamina is a little bit harsh. You know, it's a little bit harsh. You just die. I think it's a little bit on the harsh side. I try to do good voiceovers. Whoa! What's this? A sign appears. It reads, Willkommen auf Zauberberg. Another sign reads, Trespassers will be towed. Ha, that's hilarious. Well, I don't want to be towed. Hey, we made it. You feel as though you have scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There's an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Stand fast! He who would the wizard see first must answer question 3. What is your name? Not a thief? What is your quest? I want glory to dream, the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. I seek the Holy Grail. I want to be a pirate. I just happened to be in the neighborhood and I thought I'd drop by. I want to be a pirate. Have you got the wrong game then? Scat brat! Nice. That's hilarious. Let's see what our stamina looks like. Okay. We can go again. We can make it we can venture it again. Bind view Amont Maggie. Okay. The signs change. Proceed at your own risk. Let's try again. I don't see us anywhere here. Like, I don't see an icon of us or anything. So, is he gonna say... The climb seems longer every time, but you made it. You! Oh, you again! Here come your questions. What is your name? Not a thief. What is your quest? I want glory. Who put the aura around the town? Well, it was Arana. And a right peaceful place she made it. Go on in. The wizard will see you now. Go directly up to the tower. Do not dally. Oh, I so want to dally. I want to dally. Save as let's dally. Okay. Ready to dally? You ready to do some dallying? This room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be in a real character. A poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn, and overused. It's the famous Duncan Dragon. You haven't seen one of those in years. There's a strange figure on the bookshelf. It looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. A casket with a stick shift? Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to trifle with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger. This is a Zen lamp. You feel enlightened at his presence. Through the portal to the west sits a small sitting room. Through the portal to the east sits a standing room only. This room is full of odds and ends and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. Okay, I guess we'll go up. Actually, what if we touch something? Let's see if we'll... Looks like you've slammed the dunker. Oh, here we go. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That'll learn ya. Oh, we just get shoved back. We don't die. Okay, well, we don't die. We just get shoved back. That's all. Okay. What if we try and go over here? I'm guessing we get shoved back. We get... Naughty, naughty. You were told to go straight up the stairs. Okay. Again, we don't die. I mean, Erasmus is okay. He does not kill us. He just like sends us back to the start. All right, let's go up the stairs. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, going up the stairs. I don't know how I'm gonna do Erasmus's voice. They're such odd characters. Come in and sit down. There, we'll... Bitters, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. Ah. Okay. Oh, talk. It would be best to wait until Erasmus puts down his cup of tea before asking questions. Oh, I didn't realize he had a cup of tea. Oh crap! I missed it. Yes. Darn! I thought I had made that one up myself. Erasmus. Oh, he's telling. Oh yeah, he tells jokes. I am a wizard of some renown. Good. What am I? Some sort of object? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my back in front of my face? Sheesh, no respect. It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat. It's true. If magic be the loot of life, play on! The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot. How about magic makes the world go round? Money makes the world go round. Oh. Very well then. To put it in my own words, magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician and not wizard. Veterus, there are times when you look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats. Zara. Zara is a real flair for the theatric. Her entrance at the magic shop is a bit showy, but effective. It's a pity she has no sense of humor. Just because she doesn't laugh at your jokes doesn't mean she lacks a sense of humor. It just means that she has good taste. Nah. Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a very nasty temper and doesn't believe in safe hex. So it's best to stay on her good side. You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started it first. Besides, I wanted her to get a taste of her own medicine. Shame, she still beats you. Curses. The curse of Baba Yaga placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all this clan, this is the curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye, losing all ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse, there's an equal and opposite counter curse. Counter curse. The counter curse is a cure for the curse. It usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter curse for the curse of the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the cursor from the land. So to break the curse, the hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. It does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. Nothing reflects well upon the ogress. She has a face that would break anything but a magic mirror. Magic mirror. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of them... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the most common types is one that has a strange face popping out every so often. Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. That's not magical. No, but it does have a strange face peering from it whenever you are in the room. At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror I misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell back upon the caster. So, if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine. It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Okay, that's good to know. Arana. Never met her. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Arana has a nice little magic meadow in her name, northwest of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you was a soft drink. I thought that Erasmus Razzle Dazzle Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke afterwards. Hey, I got some Erasmus Razzle Dazzle Root Beer right here. Protection spell. Arana's spell prevents the use of excessive violence or hostile magic within Spielberg's walls, with the exception of a couple places. Looks to me as if she missed the back part of the alley, and the spell only applies to areas in town above the ground. Pretty shoddy, if you ask me. Nobody asked you. Okay. Spellcasters. Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anybody who uses spells is a spellcaster. However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone initiation of the Wizards Institute of Technology in the land of Shapir. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I myself strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists. You wouldn't want to lose your amateur standing after all. I prefer to think of myself as, dilettante. Does that mean that you tease pickles? So, I wonder if this stuff was added on the VGA version, or if it was always here. Do you know what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running 25 miles per hour eastward meets another Tyrannosaurus running 15 miles per hour westward? No. Tyrannosaurus Rex! Hilarious. What's there to say? For a rat, I'm a really nice, great guy. Although for a great guy, you're really a rat. Nah. Erasmus is my familiar. Isn't it the other way around? Familiar is my Erasmus? Well, I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar. No, I mean, aren't you my familiar? Tisk tisk, all these years and you still don't know? Oh man, these two. Wait, what did I do? He said, not in my house, you don't. I was just gonna say I'm done. I was gonna leave, but then he was like, I don't know. Did we do something bad? I feel like we did something bad. I don't know. I mean, we can't lose honor here because we're not playing Quest for Glory 2, but you know, I still feel bad about what I did. Which was get up, which was stand up. I stood up. I don't know. I guess we're done here. Does anybody know if that stuff about Shapir and all that stuff was added to the VGA version, or was it actually in the original EGA version? Because I was thinking when I played it, I was like, wow, they had thought of this stuff before they made Quest for Glory 2. But then now that I'm thinking about it, this was made after Quest for Glory 2, so that stuff would have already have happened. So yeah, you know, maybe I'm ready to fight that. Oh, I wasn't ready for you, dude. I'm gonna save again. And then fight you. Damn it! Stop dodging me, dude! Stop dodging! Stop it! Dude, I'm gonna run out of stamina if you don't stop. Oh no. I'm almost out! Oh no! Alright, I gotta run so I can drink a spell. I can drink a thing. There we go. Alright, now we're fine. Now we can just keep going. And kill him. Alright. All's good. I know that Abdullah Do is still in AGA and it still ends on the flying carpet. I just don't remember if all of that information was in there. Because I know they had the idea of where you were gonna go, but I don't remember if they had all the ideas for like the wit and all that stuff. 11 silver. That's crappy. That was a crappy haul, I must say. Okay, this is actually what I wanted. I wanted to see how this fight would go. Let's see if we can just, like, go around him and get into the cave. Well, we can. Hey, it's a bear. As your eyes adjust to sunlight, from sunlight to darkness, you examine the interior of this eerie cave. You sense something moving off to your right. On one side of this cavern is a creature which looks like a large bear. There's something attached to its leg. Jeez, I don't know how you're supposed to do this one as a fighter. I think the bear just kills you. Let's give him some apples. I gave the bear an apple. So if you give the bear food, you make the bear docile. That's good to know. I mean, we can probably just, like, run by the bear. We'll walk by the bear, I guess. Here we go, we walk by the bear. This section of cave has been, eerie quality. You see a kobold resting on the ledge across from you. Who has a key? What are these? Some sort of food. Sits in a pile. It looks almost edible to a kobold. Alright, I think are we gonna fight this kobold, or are we just gonna die? I don't know. Save again. Kobold. I can't believe you can just go around the ogre or whatever it is. You don't have to fight it. Okay, I was pretty bad at that. I was pretty bad at that. I admit that was not very good. Well, my health is pretty low. First off, let's drink a healing potion. It goes down smooth. All right, here we go. We'll just talk to him. You go, no, stay here. You missed. You missed. You missed again. You suck. You suck. You suck. You still suck. You still suck. Man, you suck at this, Kobold. Like, you just suck. You haven't hit me once. You haven't hit me once. You haven't hit me once, dude. You suck. Okay, you hit me that time. Oh, they're just regular mushrooms that I can give to the person. I like this series too, Jack. Oh no, he's hitting us with his magic. He's hitting us with his magic. Oh no! We're gonna die. Take that. Are we actually doing any damage to him? Because unlike the other fights we have, it doesn't seem to I don't think I'm doing anything. Never mind. I am doing something. I think I am doing something, actually. Maybe? Am I actually accomplishing something? I did! I accomplished something! Look at that! I got him! I did it! I succeeded! I did it! I did it! I'm the champ.
Boy, I sure could go for 100 tacos right about now.
I'm the best. I'm the best at this game. I don't know. Did he disappear or did we kill him? I don't know. Can we rest? What time is it? It's midday. Let's rest for like... Let's rest. No, I can't rest here. There's no rest option. Alright, let's see if we can get the bear. Let's see if we can rescue the bear. And maybe get some cash from it. Some cash money. How's the bear? How's the bear looking? He's docile. Okay, so we can probably use the key on his thingy, right? The key disappears as you turn the lock. He'll have the honor of meeting the Baronet Bonnet von Spielberg. We are pleased that you broke our enchantment. Perhaps our father, the Baron, will reward you should you ever visit the castle. The arrogance of the Baronet astonishes you. Perchance the kobold magic user had a reason for changing him into a bear. Okay. I'm gonna save, because if I go out here, I might just die. Rescued Baronet. Baronet. Is that like the son of a baron? Is that what a baronet is? I mean, I'm guessing it is based on context. How do I get out of here? Oh, maybe it's down. It must be down. Yeah, it's down. Go away. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, dude. I don't want to fight you. Not yet. I mean, I do want to fight you at some point, but not right now. I'm gonna try and fight him. I want to try and fight him. I really do. I want to see what I can do. I want to see how bad I am. Save. We're gonna save there. Oh! Stupid goblin. I didn't want to fight a goblin. I want to fight. I need to take a healing potion though. I need to drink a healing potion. Goes down smooth. All right. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Which is probably not even true. The hell? The hell? I'm dodging! I'm dodging! I'm dodging! My dodges aren't working! Ah! My dodges aren't working! I think I can kill this guy. I've got this. I've got this. 100%. I've got this. I've got this. I can do this. I just have to do better at dodging and stuff. Save. All right, here we go. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. What did he just hit me with? Oh, I forgot to drink a healing potion. Run away. Oh, I forgot to drink a healing potion. I gotta drink a healing potion. Boom. All right, it goes down smooth. All right. Okay, I think I know when to attack him. Ah! What the hell? Why did I attack him? Dude, why are my attacks not working? I knew it. I knew we could take him down. You search the dead ogre's body and produce no treasure. However, the treasure chest he is carrying lies beside his body. The dead ogre's huge club is much too heavy to lift for you. The treasure chest. What's in the treasure chest? The chest is locked. The chest is locked! The chest is locked! You force the chest open. The dead ogre's chest contains 1 gold and 43 silver, which you put away. Nice. 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 Man, we kick ass. We're gonna save it as and killed ogre. We killed Shrek. Nom 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 nom. Okay, let's look at our stats. What are we doing here? 47, 45, 30, 42, 55, 33 luck. Nice. Nice. Now we need to go to the castle and get our reward. We need to get rewarded for our awesomeness. And there's a goblin following us. Do we have the stamina to deal with the goblin? Yeah, I think we do. I think we have the stamina to deal with the goblin, so let's deal with the goblin. Hey, David Alexander. How's it going? You search your opponent. You find 5 silver coins. And carefully place them in your pouch. Nice. Let's go down. Soon we'll be able to afford that chainmail, right? Once we get paid, we can probably buy that chainmail. Paid from the castle coffers. Hey, what's up, dude? That's not a very big garden, I must say. Alright, what time is it? It is midday. Alright, that means we can get paid. Let's see if he has anything to say about... Come in! You have been expected. Baron von Spielberg awaits you in the castle. I'm not a hero yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah! The Baron von Spielberg and the Baronet await you in the Great Hall! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go! Words cannot express the gratitude I have towards you. Not only have you freed the Baronet from enchantment and allowed my son to return to me, but you have renewed my hope that the curse may be lifted. My son, Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, also desires to acknowledge his indebtedness. Bernard? That is, I'm appreciative of your efforts upon my behalf. Furthermore, I understand you have rid our valley of a dangerous kobold magic user in order to free the Baronet von Spielberg. You risked your life to single-handedly defeat the foul spellcaster. You are a true hero, and I thank you. Bernard? I'm pleased you managed to kill the kobold. I sincerely hope you will continue your valiant adventures in our land. If anybody can rid the land of brigands, it will be you. Someday in the near future, I can envision holding a ceremony in your honor and bestowing upon you the title of Hero of Spielberg. Bernard? Yeah, it would be nice if someone could finally defeat the brigands and claim the title. As you leave the castle tomorrow, you will receive the reward money I long ago posted for the safe return of my son as a token of my thanks. You will, of course, be expected to dine with us and be our guest in the castle tonight. Do you have any questions? Yes, I do. Castle. This castle has been in the family for 2 centuries. Now as a gift from the King Siegfried III. Okay. Curse. Some years back, I tried to force the ogress Baba Yaga to leave our valley, and she put a curse upon me that I should lose everything I held dear. When I lost my daughter and my son, I lost all interest in living. My land suffered because I suffered. Now, though, with the return of my son, I trust the prophecy is about to come true, thanks to you. Alright. Baba Yaga. I have attempted everything in my power to get her to go away. I fear it will take some kind of magic to be able to counteract her magic. My beautiful little daughter was stolen away 10 years ago by Baba Yaga's magic. She has never been found despite all the searching that has been done for her. I thought she was lost forever, but you have renewed my hope that I will again have her beside me. Ugh. Alright. Yorick. Yorick was my court jester, a man of infinite jest. He went off to find my daughter, but alas, poor Yorick never returned. I know very little about magic, much to my sorrow. Perhaps you should talk to the wizards Zara in town and Aramis on the Zauberberg. Okay. Prophecy. The prophecy states, come, heroes from the east, free the man from the beast, bring the child from the band, drive the cursor from the land. You entered here from the east, and you released my son from the form of a bear. I am certain you can fulfill the rest of it, and remove this dreadful curse. If I had more guards, I would wipe the brigands out myself now that I have my son at my side. It will take some time before the castle and land have recovered from my sorrow, so I still think it will take a hero to destroy the brigands. I know they have some kind of fortress at the far south of the valley. I have heard rumors that they can set up an ambush for all that approach. It is also rumored that there is another way into their fortress, but I have no further knowledge about it. Let's talk to the baronet. I rode off one morning out with my men in search of monsters to fight. I got separated from my men, and then I came across the entrance to the cave. As I entered, the kobold ordered me to get out. I informed it that I was Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, and heir to the lands and all within. I ordered it to bow before me. When it cast a spell upon me, I remember very little after that. Okay. Bear. I would prefer not to talk about that. I shall soon lead the troops against the brigands and wipe them from this land. I am Baronet Bernard von Spielberg, heir to the lands and all within. And you're also a giant butt. Where am I supposed to go? Up? Let's go up. You better stay in the main hall. It wouldn't be wise to offend the Baron. Okay, let's eat some food. Table is filled to overflowing. Okay. Alright, what do I do now? I'm done. So, a servant is awaiting you outside to show you to her quarters. You will see you at the supper later. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I have to leave. Alright. I want my 50 gold, dude. After a wonderful meal with the Baron and his son, a peaceful night's sleep, and a feather down bed, and a filling breakfast in bed, you're ready to go adventuring once more. Well, technically, this is day 4 then, right? Yeah, it's day 4. Okay, save. Day 4. Okay, we did eat. I forgot to be doing the food thing. We have to add food multiple times. We had a drink. We ate from the fruit. We ate 2 fruits from the tree, and we just had a meal. Oh, and we drank some potions. So we drank 1, 2, 3. We drank some stuff. So there we go. Our food and drink counter is now complete, I think, at 10. Hey, where's this dude? Who are you? I'm not here to answer your stupid questions. Go talk to Carl the Gatekeeper. He talks to anyone about almost anything. Alright, butthead. He's such a butt. Let's check our... Man, we're pretty good. Why is our health not all the way up? Alright, we're gonna go buy that chainmail armor. Right now. That's what we're doing. No moon logic in a Sierra game seems weird to you. Despite your intentions, you feel a calmness and sense of peace descend upon you. I didn't consider any acts of violence. What are you talking about? Yeah, I wanna buy your chainmail armor. You won't need me needing your own leather armor. I shall give you a 50 silver trade-in discount. Here you are. Thank you for your patronage. Oh no, we're carrying too much now. We're carrying too much. That's not good. That seems pretty bad. Ah. Oh, that's insane. We're carrying too much. What if we try and move? What happens? Oh, nothing. Nothing seems to happen. We're not carrying too much, or we are carrying too much? I don't know. How much money do we have left? We still have 13 gold pieces and 60 silver, so that's not too bad. And we have chainmail, more specifically. So I know that you can give that troll guy a bunch of apples. You've always preferred LucasArts over Sierra because LucasArts won't kill or softlock you. I like the deaths in most Sierra games. I think they're fun. I think they're part of the puzzle. And they're fun. You just have to know they're there. I mean, as long as you know that they exist, then the soft locks I could do without. Oh, this thing. I'm carrying 63 pounds. You can carry up to 62 pounds of equipment without getting severe backache. Oh, so I'm carrying 1 pound too much. Well, let's see if I can drop some stuff off at the healer. Oh, what can I do for you this time? Let's give her the ingredients. So maybe we can free our inventory. So you helped the Dryad, that's nice. She does keep the forest around here healthy, so that's how you make a Dispel Potion, is it? Thanks for letting me know. Let's see what you need the Dispel Potion. I need fairy dust, green fur, flowers, and flying water. Okay. Here's the green fur. There you go. Those beeps sound so interesting. I'd like to meet them sometime. I'll get to work with the potion of yours. Now you need flowers. I got the flowers. Stop moving! Alright, here's the flowers. Thank you. I always use flowers from a random piece, and here are your silvers. Alright. Oh, we got money for it, too. That's nice. Alright. And here's some potion. Here's some... You have ruined the mushrooms with toadstools. I can not buy your mushrooms. What? I'm confused. What? Now I'm confused. I want to buy some stuff. Okay, there we go. I've got 2 healings and 4 vigor. And I don't know what she said about toadstools. I have ruined the mushrooms with toadstools. You cannot... cannot buy your mushrooms. Okay. What do I do with them? How do I get rid of them? How do I get rid of them? It's like she can't tell the difference between one mushroom and another mushroom? Like, what the hell? What does that even mean? I'll try eating them. Alright, it's a deal. We're gonna save and then we'll try eating them. See what happens. The mushrooms from the fairy ring are pretty good, so you hear. However, when you mix the toadstools, that's a horse of a different color. You eat some of the kobold's fungus, within seconds your insides feel like they're on fire. Guess you're not a kobold, huh? You think that you'd better take it easy for a while until you recover. Okay, well, cool. Well, we didn't die, but I don't think we're feeling so good. In fact, our health is worse. But I don't feel like taking it easy, so I'm gonna find this waterfall. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't think it's this way. Hey, it's a log. Look at that log. The hollow log looks somberly back with a single giant eye, and you know at once that nothing is to be gained by investigating this gaunt relic. Screw that, I'm investigating it. Don't tell me not to investigate it. It's a weird thing on the screen. Hey, it's falling water. Let's gather some. You fill an empty flask with crystal clear water from the waterfall. Let's drink some water. No, I meant to drink it. I meant to drink it. Whatever. See if I can throw rocks at the door. The rock makes a sharp sound as it hits the door. Is someone there? Oh, hello. Come right up. Just climb the ladder. Ha! That's pretty cool, actually. You knock 3 times. A voice comes from inside, says, just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door. Oh, hello. Go on in. Hello. How are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry, the Hermit. It's me. That's me. Me farter was an hermit, and me mutter was an hermit, so I come by me job rightly. Don't add too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know, part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So's what can I do for you? Okay, I don't know. What can he do for me? This is a pretty nice cave, I must say. Like, if I was gonna live in a cave, and be a hermit, this would be the cave I'd be in. It's got like water, it's got a nice bed, although it doesn't look that comfortable. I mean, damn.
Your ideas are intriguing to me.
This
I wish
is
to
nice.
subscribe to your newsletter.
Thanks for the follow. This is a nice cave. This is like probably the best cave, the best cave room I've ever seen. Like, look at the water. It's basically got indoor plumbing. Like, you got indoor plumbing in your cave. I don't know, let's talk to him. Name. I'm Henry. Henry the 8th. I is. Me father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry. Yeah, I get it. And his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and his father was an Henry, and everyone was an hermit. Okay, let's ask about hermit. An hermit is one what lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types, what don't say much. Me brother Harry hardly says a word in a year. Me sister Hortense hasn't spoken since she was 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Alright. Cave. Well, it's dark and damp and the water roars, so there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips and the walls are slimy and it's always cold. But oh, well, I says, it's home. Well, that doesn't sound that great, but he's got a little, like, fire and stuff. Family. My family lives pretty far apart from each other. We're all hermits, you know. Yeah, I got that. Falls. This here's what's called the Flying Falls. I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. That's hilarious. Ladder. I know some magic. Erasmus the wizard taught me some spells. He put the spell on me ladder so's the brigands won't get up. Then what climbs the rocks gets a door opening in their nose. The spells what I know is pretty simple, maybe, but I like them. I can make me a ladder, show up, and me door close, and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see? Trigger. It's a spell what sets off other spells. Like when you wants to see the ladder, you cast the trigger, and there you have it, large as life. Of course, he's got to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it has its uses. I thinks I have a scroll with the spell if you be knowing some magic, that is. If you be wanting to learn the spell, you be pleased to share it with you. It's just getting molded in the me hiding place. Do you want it? I think you be having too little magic for it to be any use to you. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Nasty sorts they are, they is. I see them sneaking around the woods all the times. Other than the warlock, I has nothing to do with them. Whoops. Does he have the mirror? Oh, did I ask about Erasmus? Warlock. He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor, he has. I get the giggles just to think of him. He's come by at times to chat. Borrowed the mirror, what I borrowed from Erasmus. I did. Wait, the mirror? What? A magic mirror reflection it was. If you use it, then a nasty spell was cast at you. It was not sent back at the one what cast it. Do unto others, I says. Well, where is it? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, man. That sucked diddly ucks. Wait, can I ask about... He's a friend, and Ian Fenris, powerful wizard he is. I hear is out in something to see up north. I don't make it out much, and he's pretty busy, so I don't see him too often. But when we do all get together, you be sure we have fun. He loves to play his games, he do. Fenris. Fenris is Erasmus familiar, or is that the other way around? Erasmus' favorite game is the Mage's Maze. I have to be a magic user to play it, though. Erasmus is awful good at it. Okay, I think we've exhausted all of these options. Let's see if we can sit down. We can. So the mirror is with the other guy. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. Whoa, what am I doing? I got up. Okay. I guess we'll leave. You ever be needing a place to stay at night and you're in the area, I could be willing to put you up for a night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. Alright. Cool. Cool, Henry. Is his name Henry or Henry? Huh? Henry or Henry? Henry. Hey, look at this. The lake water tastes pretty good, if a bit flat. But this is not the water you want. I know, I wanted to drink it! I was thirsty. Telling me I don't want water. He's Henry the Hermit. Whoa, what's this? Hey, what's this? Tree is covered with old dried fruit from last year. The fruit in this tree is withered and swarming with hornets. You think better about picking it. Okay, can we throw, let's throw some rocks. Let's throw rocks. Ugh. 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 Take that. I can't take rocks? Oh, I am sad. I am sad I cannot take rocks. Hey, we got a throwing skill of 51! 51! We have exceeded 50 in our throwing skill. We are better at throwing than weapon use. I wonder if we can throw rocks at enemies. You want to pump up the volume on the bird noises? Can you not hear them? I got the volume all the way turned up. Listen to that. Listen to those bird noises. Well, if I turn them up too high and the music starts, then I will deafen you all. So I'm going to turn them back down. I don't want to deafen you all. So I got to deal with that troll dude. Was he a troll? Is that who he was? The guy that wanted the apples? I kind of want to see if I can fight him now. Yeah, you can hear the woodpecker. Some quality bird sounds, no question. And they're coming from different directions too, so hey, it's you. I'll fight you. I think we can take you. And we did. Did we gain anything from it? We gained an agility, I guess. They had some good bird sounds. I'm not gonna lie, those bird sounds are pretty good. I'm using the MT32 sound for this, but I don't know if that impacts the sounds of the birds, you know? Trolling for apples? Trolling for apples. Alright. So see if we can find this troll again. I think he's over here. Isn't he over here? Yeah, I think he's one screen over. Oh, there's a goblin. Damn it. Or silver coins. Alright. Now I want to know if we can fight the troll. Here's the troll. Is he a troll? He's a frost giant, not a troll. He's a frost giant. Alright. I'm gonna save. Frost giant. I just want to know if we have like any chance at all against him. we're gonna have to we're gonna have to drink a healing potion and a stamina potion, and then we're gonna see if he will fight us this time. It looks like you can't fight the troll or the frost giant. It looks like the frost giant is not fightable. He just swung his hammer at us and killed us. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. It wasn't even a fight. It wasn't even a fight. Like, there was no fight there. Yeah, there's no fight there. There's no fight there. Alright, we gotta get some apples for this dude. Apparently. I thought there was actually... I thought as a fighter we were actually gonna be able to fight him, but I guess not. Throw rocks at him? I mean, that's another option, I suppose. Let's see what happens if we try that. Can we pick up some rocks? No, we can't. We can't even pick up rocks. We can here. As you start to throw... Okay. That's funny. Just because he's big doesn't mean he's stupid. That's funny. That was funny. That was a good death. Like, why did we the point, I think our intelligence is like a 2 when it comes to that. Why did we like go right up to him and like we could throw rocks at him from far away? How many apples do I need? 100 apples, maybe? I actually don't know. I don't know how many apples we need. Oh. How many do we have? We have 9. So, okay. I'm giving him to the frost giant dude. How many do I have now? I got 139. That should be enough, I I think. 139 apples. We're just gonna make a dozen apple pies. Because the way you kill frost giants is probably the same way you kill yetis. Just a little bit different. Instead of a custard pie, you need an apple pie. Right? He just needs apples to live. His hands don't look that big. You are no longer overloaded. That's a load off your mind. Fruit you have found to fill all my food stores. Thus filled the bargain. My gym you now have bought. Browgie is bartered, and all has been answered. The mead it may mellow, and now I head home. He strides off through the cave in his way back to the northern home. Neat. Alright, so we got a gym. Okay. We're also overloaded and I didn't even realize it. We're carrying our maximum load. He took all the apples! He took every single one! The heck, how much does this thing weigh? How are we overloaded? I don't understand how we're overloaded. I don't get it. But let's save. Have gem. Okay. More pie stories? Yeah. He's probably gonna go make some apple pie. Maybe he's gonna make one giant apple pie. Alright, where was Baba Yaga's hut? Does anybody remember where that was? Because I sure as heck don't. And I have not been mapping this out. I also don't know where there's allegedly a graveyard somewhere as well, isn't there? Somebody was talking about a graveyard. I don't know where a graveyard is either. Northwest? I'm totally not in the right direction. How's my health? My health is not great. My stamina's okay though. Whoa! Speaking of graveyard, we found the graveyard! Oh yeah, I remember what Baba Yaga wants us to do. Baba Yaga wants us to get that. Okay. This doesn't look like much of a graveyard, honestly. It really doesn't. Okay, well, we know where that is now, so that's good. Okay, I think we missed Baba Yaga. I think we need to go more north, more west. More west. Like here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe? Yeah, here we go. Hey, I got you this gem thing, dude. Did you get my glowing gem? Give it to me. I mean, please give it to me. Yes. You place the glowing gem inside the skull. I can see! I have eyes again! Yeah! Is that what you look like? Oh well. Have fun visiting Baba Yaga. Good luck. You'll need it. I hope you can remember the rhyme. Oh no. Oh no. Save. Did he tell us the rhyme? It's like House of Brown, now sit down, right? Let's see if we can get it to sit on us. The alien from Venus. I think we messed up. I think we messed up here. Well, farts. We need to know the rhyme. We need to know the rhyme! Who tells us the rhyme? Oh no! I have a bad feeling about this. All right, I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna find Baba Yaga again. I think I was supposed to ask him about the rhyme before I did that, and I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. Or do we need to get the rhyme from somebody else? We need to actually know it. We can't like just pretend we know it. We have to actually know it. I don't think it's a soft lock. Well, maybe it's a soft lock. I don't know. It's a good question. We may have actually been in a soft lock situation. It's a good question. It's worth looking up, I suppose. Oh man, it's later than I thought. Oh, you can get it from one other place. Okay. So it's not a soft lock. It's not a soft lock. Hi. Baba Yaga's hut will squat if you say the rhyme. Okay, rhyme. The hut will squat if you say hut of brown, now sit down. There we go, now we got it. Alright. Wait, what time is it? Check the time. Midday. Okay, we're good. Okay, now we'll save again as Baba Yaga. Yes. That's a nice thing of Scumvium to say. Utter brown, now sit down. Yeah, there we go. Look, we got squished. You really brought down the house. Too bad you were under it at the time. That's hilarious. Look, pets, we have a visitor. Hours of night, shadows of day, Heed now thy words, henceforth you stay! Your body is frozen by the power of the witch's spell. Well, dearies, what shall we have for supper today? Hero sandwiches? I had something more formal in mind. Ah, that's it, frog legs fricassee. How does that spell go? Hear me, O powers of Clotha and Mana, turn now my guest into species called Rana. I learned that spell from Erasmus, kids. Doesn't it look delicious? Be still, critics. We can't all be gourmands, I suppose. Now, oh, soon to be supper, I don't suppose you have a name? Yes. You try your best to croak out your name, or at least the witch know, or at least let the witch know that you do indeed have one. As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head. So, you're the one who's trying to be a hero around here. The only good hero's a dead hero, I always say. But I do have a need for a brave fool. Are you brave? Yes. You try to make little froggy sounds, trying your best to indicate agreement. Well, if you're willing to do a small little teensy favor for me, I might reconsider having you for supper. I need the root of a mandrake plant that grows in the graveyard. Will you be a sweet and fetch me some? Yes. Anything but frog legs fricassee, you think? You croak your agreement to the task. And I had my mouth watering for frog. Oh well. Hear what I say and hear me right. Mandrake must be pulled at precisely midnight. This I tell you, and this I say, return with the root ere of the break of next day. Hey, I think maybe you've been talking to Henry. Hear what I say, and I know I don't lie. Bring back the root, or else you will die. You, shoot. From a distance, you hear the witch intone. Oops, I very nearly forgot. Hear me, O powers of mana and more, turn this fool back as he was before. As you contemplate the occurrences of the last few minutes, you conclude that you'd better find a mandrake root for Baba Yaga. And fast. Alright, we have to go to the healers and get the undead thing, and then we have to go get the mandrake root. So that's what we need to do. That's why I was checking to see what time of day it was, because we have stuff to we have to get the undead thing in order to keep the undead off of us, and then we get the mandrake root. But we're gonna play that